And so you haven't ran into have you ran into any blacks who rejected you because you're so logical
Yeah.
about things?
Yeah.
They have rejected
A
you.
lot of women.
Yeah.
They call me a pick-me,
What's that?
a pick-me girl.
I kind of heard that. What does that mean?
That means that you would do whatever is necessary to get the man to choose you.
That's what they say. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I think that women don't want to hear the truth
Yeah.
because women don't want to be accountable for their actions, and they want to blame all their actions on their emotions.
Yeah.
And women, that's like they talk about Kevin Samuels.
Right.
I don't necessarily like the lane that he goes with what he says. I don't like the way he says it, but I agree with a lot of what he says. And women, I lost so many followers because I said I agree with him. They were really upset with me. And they said, Kevin Samuels is gay and he's this. And I said, he's none of those things. He's just speaking the truth.
Yeah.
And the truth is you want a high-valued man, which is fine if you want him, but does he want you?
Nice.
And if he doesn't want you, then your expectations are too high. You're not being realistic with your standards and boundaries for a relationship because you want this high-valued man who makes six figures and he's over 6 feet tall and he's got to be handsome with this amazing body. And here you are, overweight, obese, 3 kids, living with your parents, no education. Is he looking for you? And if he's not looking for you, then you're not being realistic with your expectations. Because there are a lot of good men out there who are interested in you that you are passing up because you're not being realistic.
Amazing.
And it's oftentimes because you idolize relationships on social media and you're looking for that.
On my radio show, I have these biblical questions that I put out. And this week, the biblical question is, what do men and women want from each other? What do men and women want?
I can only say what I want. No,
Yeah, you're right about that.
Can we curse on this show? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, you can.
We can
Oh,
curse?
I've had some curses.
Okay, men are simple. They want to be fed. They want to be fucked, and they want fairness. That's what they ask for. They're not asking for equality. You sleep with them good. You make sure that their bellies are full, and you be fair.
Yeah.
That's what they want. Women want everything.
Amazing.
We want good sex. We want to be fair. We want equality. Women want so much, and it's just unrealistic. Women want things that we don't necessarily deserve.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Men are simple.
Yeah, very simple. So how does your husband deal with you?
What? Well, my husband is he's a master life skills coach and he's a relationship specialist. So we agree on a lot of the same things. This is how we met, which is one of the reasons why he pursued me, was because I posted a video up just talking about how much I support men, and I know we praise women all the time, but this is an opportunity to praise men, and I see you guys working and taking care of your kids and going back to school and just trying to better yourself and being the best, and if nobody tells you today, I see you. And he saw that video and fell in love. And we met and we talked, and when we talked for like 7 hours on the beach, we have a lot of the same, we see things the same.
Right.
And I think one of the reasons he deals with me is because I understand what his need is. So because I know what his need is, I can decide whether or not I can give him that. And then he understands what my needs are. And then he can decide whether or not he can give me that.
Amazing.
And once we came to an agreement, then we moved forward.
So do you ever wake up some morning just mad about nothing?
Yes, today. 5 minutes ago. I do wake up sometimes and just be mad at, I think it's always something. I think that a lot of times we have healing to do and we don't heal. And we wake, and sometimes those things come back to us. And that's like a woman, you'll be like, she's angry for nothing. She's angry for something. She probably doesn't even know what it is.
Yeah.
She probably, something happened and she got triggered. And she can't express what it was or why it was, so she's just angry about it. So sometimes I do wake up in a bad mood, but I go right back to sleep and wake up again.
And so how does he deal with that when you're in a mood?
He will ask me what I need. He says, he'll say, what's wrong with you? And I'll say, this is me. Ugh. And he goes, what do you need? And in that moment, it gives me an opportunity to say what I need. Sometimes I just want a hug. Sometimes I need 5 minutes to myself. Sometimes I want a peanut butter jelly sandwich. Like it just depends. But he acknowledges that I'm not okay, and he also asks. He offers a solution to, what do you need, and then what do you need from me?
Nice. And so, would you consider him alpha male or beta male?
Alpha.
Alpha male. Is he the head of you?
Yes.
He is the head.
Yeah.
And you have no problem with that?
No.
Wow. Rare.
Yeah.
Very rare.
Yeah.
So when you were growing up, were you closer to your father or your mother?
My father.
Oh, well, that answered the question then.
Yeah. And he's alpha.
Yeah. Because when boys and girls grow up close to their fathers, they tend to be alpha.
Yeah.
But if not, they tend to be beta.
Yeah. It's weird because my husband's dad passed away when he was really young, and he's an alpha.
Yeah. Was he beta do you know if he was beta at one time but
No.
overcame it?
No, he's a Navy veteran.
Okay.
And he said his dad passed away when he was really young, and as he was growing up, he wanted to know what it was like to be a man and to do manly things. So he said he watched movies, and he was always on the internet, just like, how do I be a man? Oh, I open the door, or I should do this, walk on this side of the street, or I should be paying for the first date. So I always ask him, how do you get this way without your dad?
Yeah.
And he said, if there's any information you want, we live in a society where we can learn.
Nice. Did So are you surprised you were fortunate enough to get a man like that? It's rare now.
Was I surprised? I want to say no. I think other people are surprised because I'm divorced. So this is my second marriage. And I have kids already, and a lot of people are not. They just feel like once you have kids and you're divorced, it's over. And you're just going to have to settle for whatever man, you can get or whatever man wants you. I don't believe that I can have any man, but I believe if I present myself the right way and I have the qualities that are necessary, I can get the right man.
Absolutely.
And part of that is being submissive. A lot of women aren't submissive.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
So you're married, your second marriage. Were your children upset that you brought another man into their lives that were not their fathers? Their father?
Yeah. I think they were a little taken back because I was single for 4 years.
Yeah.
And it was just me and them in the household for 4 years. So they're still adjusting to it because we just got married. Like, we're newlyweds still, technically.
Oh, okay.
But it's a process. And I think it's important that, because my ex-husband passed away.
Oh, I see.
So I think it's important that there is a male figure in the household, especially for the girls.
Yeah.
I think it's important that girls grow up around a male figure who is a positive influence on them. If not, then, they could definitely turn out like a lot of the other. Not saying that it's always needed, but just saying, for me, the way I grew up, there was always a male and a female in the household.
Yeah. Because normally kids don't like step parents, whether it's the mother or the father, because they're so yearn for their father, their natural father, and no one else can replace that. And then when a woman bring another man into the family, or a man bring another woman, the kids don't like it because it separates them from their parents even more so.
Yeah.
And so they become upset about that.
I think kids just don't want another adult telling them what to do.
Yeah, that too.
It's like, I got to listen to my mom and my dad, and now I got to listen to you telling me. So I think that's it. But I think it's also, depending on their age, it also depends on the ages they are too.